Welcome back, everybody. Here in Group A, we are getting ready to decide the final player to advance to the round of 8. It will either be Creator or Shin.
Pretty much what we expected, no?
I think so. I was really impressed with TY's performance today, by the way. I mean, especially that second game against Maru was so good, but unfortunately, this is the kind of thing that happens if you try to come back after a long time or you don't fully dedicate yourself to training for a tournament. There's always going to be holes in your play, and especially in a preparation tournament such as GSL, people exploit it. I mean, we saw TY earlier showcase some really phenomenal late game play against one of the best late game players in the entire world, and then in other matches, both against Maru and against Creator, just kind of fall flat on his face in the early game, and that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. It was, I feel like always from the onset, this group was going to be Maru advancing in first place and Creator and Shin now battling it out for second place. So we're following the script thus far. No crazy upsets just yet as Creator and Shin. One of these guys is going to go to the round of 8, and we are already ready to go into the game. So let's get this thing started.
Let's get ready to rumble, rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. You looking for trouble? Let's get ready to rumble, rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Tell them it's going down now. Let's go.
All right, Creator spawning in the bottom left. It's the blue Protoss. Shin in the top right is the red Protoss. Man, I feel like usually we have a little bit more time to banter at the start. Oh my goodness, Shin, what are you up to?
Good question. This is a hatch block most likely, or a proxy hatch straight away.
A proxy hatch at 9 o'clock, no?
No.
Oh, I'm 17? So smart. Put me in the booth.
Wait, what is going on?
Well, he's hiding it. He's coming back in now.
Oh, he's just block. Yeah, it's a hatch block. It's a hatch block.
I'm dumb.
Yeah, I told you this.
It's a good reason I'm not in the booth.
Keep him out of the booth, gang. No, but this is a surprising proxy hatch block, because usually when you do this, you do it with the third hatch, so you get the hatch down at your natural, and then you block it with the other 300 minerals.
By the way, big question about this: how many probes do you pull to deal with a hatch block? Okay, it's not 4; it's just 5. 4, I was very concerned about there for Creator. That doesn't seem like it's enough DPS.
I think it's 6 usually, no?
Yeah, it's normally 6. I actually was talking to Scarlet a little bit before because when I was getting back into laddering StarCraft 2 again, I was having so much trouble because this is so prevalent at like 5.4, 5.5k on Korea server, the hatch blocks. And she's like, probes are for mining. Don't pull them to kill hatcheries. And then I just would never pull the probes and I would always get dumpstered.
No,
I feel like she baited me.
Sometimes you gotta pull them,
Okay, I feel vindicated, thank you.
I'm not a fan of this, honestly. Like, his natural is just insanely late. Yes, he delayed the Nexus, but he also delayed his natural by a lot. Like, I would have liked it more if he went for a gold base instead of a normal natural as a follow-up, but yeah, I'm not quite sure what he achieved with this.
We go full clown, we go for the extractor.
Yeah, but there's a Zell now.
It'll delay it, like, it'll pop and die like 10 seconds later.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here, I don't love it for Shin. As I mentioned, this is not the way you usually do it. You put down your own natural, and then with the other 300 minerals you block. In that way, you have your own natural, your own hatch finishing up way before the nexus of your opponent. But like this, it's not the best, but we'll see. We'll see.
Surprised he actually didn't pull those 2 gas probes to try and snipe it.
It doesn't really matter. Like, what is this drone gonna achieve ever?
I don't know, I just want revenge.
Yeah.
I like to kill it.
Oh no, he scouted the Stargate. Who could have expected it was Stargate? The drone is gonna die. Piss off. Nice life you had. And,
Stargate going down.
Yeah.
Gas income quite disrupted here for Creator, so Warp Gate will be a little bit delayed here. We only had the Zealot and the Adept, right? There's no second Zealot on the map?
Yeah, no, just one Zealot, one Adept. I'm surprised Creator didn't go for a second Adept there because he had the gas and the minerals for it. But
yeah, oftentimes I'll see players go for a second Zealot to push across the map with the Adept and just try to levy a lot of pressure on the third base from Zerg because it's hard to deal with. You don't have the creep spread out. You can force a lot of lings.
Yeah, I feel like that would be good if Shin went for the thing I was mentioning with the third hatch block instead of the second hatch block, because right now the speed is like somewhat of a standard timing, so I don't think he would have been able to achieve too much with the 2 Zealots, but I absolutely hate it for Shin. I'm not a fan at all.
Yeah, it's not a good position. He has
no
5
queens.
workers down.
His speed is late.
Queen production's delayed as well.
Yeah, he has no queens, he has no drones, he has nothing. I absolutely hate it. But
very early Spore Crawler, too.
yeah, once again, telling you the difference. But this time he's kind of forced into it because he has no queens.
That's true, but I mean, the Oracle hasn't even popped out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's hard whenever the timings get really weird like
this. A little
this.
bit messed up, yeah. He did scout the Stargate, but it's okay. Better safe than sorry.
It won't work moving
Okay,
across him. Oh, he will be able to catch the stock. Man, this Overlord working overtime right now. Going to be able to get an Adept and a Stalker. There wasn't even a Shade that was thrown down. This Probe is going to fall too. The Zealot's coming out. The Oracle will move cross map with basically no energy after this. And this kind of feels the same way as when you're a Protoss and you send the first 2 Adepts cross map and they die.
Yeah.
Now you need an Oracle to defend the third if there's more Lings on the map.
Yeah, this is annoying for Creator, but it's not game ending. It's just really annoying. He lost the energy on the Oracle, he lost the Stalker. He's most likely going to be fine here by sending both Oracles across the map because the 2 gates are down. He can just warp in more Adepts. And yeah, just the usual follow-up is Twilight and Forge from here. We'll see what Creator goes for. 2 more gates and Twilight and Forge usually it is.
I think almost certainly it'll be that follow-up.
Yeah. And once again, Creator. Robo. Okay. Once again, Creator is not really looking for drone damage though. Like he's mostly focusing on clearing creep. You can see he's rallying every single Oracle with the main Adepts here.
Yeah, it's odd. I wonder if this is maybe because Shin just traditionally plays so safe with the Spore Crawlers. I mean, they're out there so early, and the Queen count by this stage is. I wish people get 2 or 3 here, right?
Yeah, it's a couple. Miss Micro
third
there.
one.
Yeah, he could have gotten the third. Yeah, I can see why he doesn't want to go for drone damage. Maybe he's not too confident in the Oracle Micro. He's been
humbled.
Yeah, he's been messing up a little bit. So yeah, it makes sense. You can. What? Shin going for the German taxi?
Oh, cancels it.
Cancels
no
it.
more taxi.
No more taxi.
Might
What are
call
we
it
going
Vespa
for?
instead.
My friend.
Interesting.
Mutas. I think it's Mutas. Gonna call it here. I told
Calling
you, right?
it? That was 3 more gases. Yeah, there's a Spire. Look at you.
Telling you. This is why I'm a pro player.
You know all the builds.
I know all them builds.
All the variations.
And, yeah, just going for a Spire. Insta scouted. All right, should have went for the German. What if we cancel it and we go for the German taxi right now? That would
do it
be
again.
fun.
I mean, at this point, might as well just throw down a Nidus Canal, right?
Yeah. What if Creator thinks it's Spore?
I think it's a Spore. You think he didn't click on it?
It doesn't look like he's going for any type of response against it, so maybe...
Maybe the pressure in and of itself is the response. We'll see.
You think so?
No Phoenix production
Yeah,
started
I would
just
like
yet.
to see a couple of Phoenixes on the way right now.
Does he have a Warp Prism, by the way? I see there's this Immortal. There's a second Immortal started. I don't see any Warp Prism with this army. If he really wants to get damage done, it's going to have to take a Prism.
Man, I'm telling you, I don't think he realized that was a Spire.
Yeah, you might be right. I think he just missed it.
Oh, there it is, the Phoenix. Okay.
Okay, so he does know. Huh.
What is this move out, though? This is like a very weird move out.
It's really odd. I guess you do have the Oracles to assist, but...
Well, he's lucky that Shin is scared, because like if he jumps on this, that's awful for a Creator. Now, I'm curious to see what Shin's decision is going to be here. He does jump
try to
on
recall.
it. Yeah, recall is fine. He's one other. That's pretty much it. Good damage on Immortal.
Yeah, damage is good. Maybe
Damage
that
is
was
always
a bit of a move out to try and stop Shin from being able to bank so much gas for the Spire, but we already have an Infestation pit coming in, so Shin saw that move out. It's like, okay, well, we can play that game.
Yeah.
I'll make this army, cancel your fourth base. And,
the
oh my
Oracles?
goodness!
No way, bro.
Never happens. I was watching it happen. I almost didn't hype it up because it's so rare.
Yeah,
that you
it never
actually get a
happens,
kill,
right? Yeah. You know, some players, like, I've been watching so many Yona VODs, he never goes full buys like that. Because he knows he shouldn't connect, you know? But I do. Sometimes it goes.
You get him? Yeah.
Sometimes it does.
Oh, it's always hype when you do get those connections
It
in.
especially works against Protoss players. I'm not sure why.
I think I know why. Battery overcharge coming in.
This is a questionable attack here out of Shin.
He was able to force the overcharge. I don't know if he's going to go for a follow-up attack too quickly, but he has been pumping the Roaches and the Lings so far as he continues to build this up. Spire's completely out of the equation right now. Just
Lurker
did its job in forcing 4 Phoenixes. Actually, a 5th Phoenix in production right now. Creator maybe with a little bit of a misread. Now, the Phoenixes aren't completely wasted supply in a fight like this one with no anti-air.
I think
They're
Shin
great
is
against
doing
the
a good job
Ravagers.
with this, though, because if you notice, he's been massing a lot of Links. I think he's faking that he's like massing mutas behind it, because he's only been showing links pretty much as a reinforcement. But instead he's just saving gas for lurkers. So I think it's not a bad call for Creator here to go for Phoenixes. And also something to note is that Phoenixes are actually good against lurkers. So you can lift the bad boys up. They're not bad, yeah.
Yeah, I think it depends on exactly how many Hydras Shin's going to have in the composition as the Phoenix get revealed there. And Fleet Beacon coming down. No second Stargate just yet. Makes me think this is probably just for the Mothership to start.
Mothership really good against lurkers. You can get the time warp, and lurkers have to reposition, which is really annoying. Shin is going for Vipers, which is questionable choice, I would say, because there should be High Templars, right? Or no High Templars?
No High Templars coming out just yet, I don't think. We do have Archons morphing in, but
yeah,
I think the gas is just so spread thin here for Creator that he can't really
the Viper's
afford
gonna
it.
pop out here. He has to be careful.
Is he gonna cancel them? Oh, he's lucky.
Lucky,
He's lucky those Phoenix move back.
I don't know. I'm a little bit worried for our boy Shin here, because Creator's army is getting massive. Even though his economy is bad, this is kind of what I was talking about. When Toss gets to a very good Immortal count, Creator also going for one carrier, which is very funny, because he has no air updates either and just one carrier.
That's even start though.
Oh yeah, he doesn't carry, it's just for banter. The banter carrier. Everyone knows it.
A lot of GSL players doing the banter today, man.
Yeah.
Maru and TY and now Creator.
Yeah, a lot of banter. Today.
Oh, nothing in the wall. Oh, we do have a sentry to force field it though. That was always the plan.
And yeah, Creator Shin is able to see that Creator is actually teching up now, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to try to fight here. But this army is really scary out of Creator. Mothership also on the way. He has the rich gas. Yeah, I'm not loving this position out of Shin.
I feel like he needs to catch Creator out of position if he wants to make something happen from here.
Yeah, I don't think he can win a fight anymore soon enough.
It's a pretty scary army there with the Lurkers. I mean, Seismic Spine is done. The Immortals getting abducted straight in. 3 Immortals just completely get evaporated right there as Creator supply falls all the way down to 174. 2 more Stargates in production, plus 1 air weapons, only just now beginning.
Yeah.
And we only have that 1 carrier on the field. There are 14 Hydras.
Well, the Overseer, you have to pay attention to the Overseer because it's only 1 HP.
That's
and there's a
right.
Mothership out. If he focuses it down...
The Mothership itself might be able to kill that Overseer.
Run with the Overseer.
Oh, I feel like this is a little bit of a missed opportunity right now for Creator, but instead he's going to come in. Shin, none of the supporting units are here for the Lurkers. The Phoenix are lifting the Lurkers up one at a time, actually lifting and then canceling the lift to try and lift even more Lurkers because it does unburrow them. And the Lurkers just get absolutely cleaned up. That was a bungled attack by Shin.
Yeah, also questionable surround out of Creator, though. It was a little bit unsynced with the Mothership cloaking nothing on the left and the units on the top side going in first, but it did work out in the end. Also a little bit unfortunate because Shin only had +1 attack there. I think +2 would have made a lot of a difference, but yeah, he has to be really careful here.
Oh, and the Vipers, they fly straight into the Phoenixes. The Mothership will go down, but it drops a pretty money time warp right now as these Hydras are trying to escape away from the Phoenixes and the Immortals. Instead, everything is getting slowed, and it's a relatively good trade here for Creator.
Creator has to be really careful, though, because he has no Storm, and he's out in the map with 3 Immortals and 1 carrier without any upgrades. So there's a timing here where Creator can actually lose the game. He lost the Mothership. Right. Yeah, he has no more Immortals.
This whole time, I actually thought he had Storm Research. He hasn't even begun it.
Yeah, he has no Storm. Yeah, he has to be really careful. There's like a very, very short window here before the carriers come out. And yeah, if Creator takes a very bad fight, then Shin can win the game right here. Picks off the Oracle, which is
I really
bigger.
don't like that move by Creator. I mean, a Stasis Trap could be absolute money right
but
here for
even just
Creator.
the Revelation here, it's going to be insanely annoying to deal. Like if Shin snipes the Observer, it's going to be insanely annoying for Creator.
I don't even see an Observer with this army.
Yeah, I don't think it's there.
I don't think he has one. I think he's making the Oracle for detection because he doesn't have detection here.
Oh man, this is really scary now for Creator. You have to keep in mind that the carriers don't have +2 yet, as we all know, and yeah, +2 is insane for the carriers.
Yeah.
But this is scary.
Oh my goodness, Creator just getting dismounted right now with the natural. He's going for the counter attack.
Yeah, I don't mind it, honestly. I don't think he could have won this fight. Just going for the counter attack. Just Shin initiated the base trade a lot faster than Creator, so he has to be careful. If I was Shin here, I would just try to kill the Stargates as soon as possible because he's not gonna have anything for the carriers.
Yeah, the Creator army, I mean, what you see right now is pretty much what you get. Production is about to be offline in just a moment. He's doing a great job of taking down these bases right now as he's trying to breach into the natural expansion. The drone's getting pulled as Shin struggles to buy as much time as he possibly can. Any production cycle he can get at this point is just complete value here for Shin in this kind of base trade situation.
Yeah, his Hydra count is really low at the moment. He has 23 Hydras against 5 carriers.
How many Vipers do we have on the field? Oh, there's one right here.
Yeah,
is that the only
here.
Viper? That's the only Viper. And it's going to get taken off. Yikes.
Firebomb something? Firebomb?
Oh, the Oracle! The Oracle's going to get taken out.
Oh, okay.
There's no detection again.
Yeah,
Once more, there is no detection.
There's yeah, that's massive. There's no observers. I'm just a little bit worried because Shin doesn't have. I don't know if he has enough to actually clean the carriers up here. Like he has enough on the ground, but does he have enough for the carriers? 20 Hydras left against 5 carriers. It's a really tight fight.
And if Creator didn't realize that he doesn't have detection, he realizes now with these lurkers burrowing here. Oh my, the Spore Crawler is going to take down this carrier. What am I watching?
Oh my, this is insanely close here out of these two. I think the carriers got a really, really good fight on the Hydras now. I feel like Shin has to go because the interceptors are coming back. There's Phoenixes as well. I think the carriers actually win this fight. Oh my, he's gonna recall
right there? No,
that's a mistake for sure.
One of the carriers gets taken down. Creator right now, he's sitting at a higher supply.
No,
or
that's
higher worker supply, excuse me. Oh, he's going to repower these gateways in the main base too. This is really smart. That carrier also, if Creator realizes he has another carrier in production, he can power that one back up.
You know, he really should prioritize the carrier production here because Shin has a lot of lurkers and he saw it. Lurkers are extremely good against gateway units only, but the Hydra production is just not there anymore because his eco is bad.
I don't think Creator even knows that there is a carrier queued in the Stargate. He's not powering it back up, and that's what, 350 minerals, and oh, he's chrono boosting it.
Yeah.
He's chrono boosting the unpowered Stargate. Okay, so he does know.
He knows, he knows. Yeah, if Creator can manage to sneak in a couple more carriers now, this is really good for him. But Shin really should not give him the time. I personally think Shin should just ship it here. Like, I don't know what we're waiting for. Even like Storm is insanely annoying against this comp as well.
3 Templar on the map too. I didn't even realize we had these 3 Templar. He's more. He has the Templar archives.
Yeah,
it never got reset.
Yeah.
This whole time I was thinking that surely the Templar archives would have fallen. He would have to go work his way back up the tech tree to unlock Storm, but instead we have 7 Templar with 900 more gas in the bank, 3 more getting warped in.
Yeah, I feel like Creator could even maybe give up this base, honestly, like to reposition towards the bottom, just because his army is so much better. Just keep making carriers and keep getting high Templars. Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do. The Archon maybe is getting picked off. That's
Overcharge is so good. Overcharge Repair, like the 2 most busted things in the world, dude.
Yeah, Overcharge is insane. And Creator's just gonna go for the same move again. Just send everything across the map, which I don't mind. He has to be really careful though with this kind of move.
Does he think he can hold on here, or does he think he just can't? And that's the reason. Because I originally thought he was just going to intercept the reinforcements, but he's just going to completely evacuate the space.
Well,
he doesn't have the minerals.
Oh, he's getting abducted now. Okay.
He doesn't have the minerals to rebuild a Nexus.
He should cancel the Void Ray.
He should.
In production. My, that's the mistake for sure. But Shin also has. Oh, Shin also still has the top main base and natural there.
I feel like Creator is playing this thinking that his position is worse than it actually is, because with Storm, with the carriers, with the static defense layer at that base, I feel like that might have been holdable. Yeah, and he even let the Void Ray finish because perhaps he thought his only win condition was to try and play the elimination game.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not the case.
Shin has to. Oh, the carrier is getting abducted. No!
A Storm only catches the lurkers too.
That's a massive mistake right here out of Creator. I feel like Shin could just even... He doesn't know that Creator doesn't have enough cash to replace a base.
He'll know soon.
Yeah, he will know soon, and he can just camp on these 2 bases.
Oh, the Templar, no. No. And the carrier can get abducted too! I mean, the Storms are absolutely huge, but not enough. Another carrier falls. There's only 2 carriers left.
Yeah, there's only 2 carriers left. The only thing that could win Creator the fight right now is the Storms. But if the lurkers are in position, you should really be careful, man.
Oh, it's even hard because there's no detection. He can't really work the Templar into position.
Oh, yeah, there's no detection. Yeah, you're right.
There's still no detection.
Yeah, you're right.
We have 2 more Vipers on the field. They're both very low energy, going back to the natural expansion to try and gather some more. These are the only 3 air units that Creator has. His win condition is effectively to kill the Hydralisk and win from there. Void Ray gets taken down. The Storms so far have been really good, but he's just diving this man.
Yeah, no, this is a win out of Shin. Does he have abducts? He's still pumping out Hydras though.
He doesn't have the energy yet, I think. He's barely shy of the energy for the abducts. Creator right now is out of minerals to even rebuild interceptors. I feel like Shin just has this with these 3 more Hydras about to pop.
Yeah, he also has a Spore right there, which helps a lot. Now, that's a question about abduct.
I mean, he might as well.
All right, yeah, Shin's managed to secure this game. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Entertaining game though.
That was...
Quite something. Fights on.
That was like watching people try and like wrestle in the mud.
I
It
know
was
what you
so
mean.
dirty. It was so messy. We had oracles going down in times that they shouldn't have. Detection getting swamped out. Honestly, kind of, I don't want to say bad decision making because the players, I mean, we're watching this, we're casting this, we're looking at it from home. We can see the whole big picture. The players can't.
Yeah.
They have limited information, especially in a game like this one. It's so hard to make the right judgment calls.
Yeah.
But as a result, the incorrect call was made, genuinely not through the fault of the players, but just because of the lack of information so many times that the game just kind of digressed into this state of chaos.
Yeah. It was
That
insane.
was so hard to follow. I feel like both Creator and Shin had opportunities to win that game.
Absolutely.
Came very close to
Yeah.
losing that game.
It was
and
like this close, you know. Both players could have won that game either way at a certain point. Yeah. Just,
a really fun game. Honestly, I love those kind of, I know the players kind of hate those situations because it's so chaotic, but for me casting or watching at home, I absolutely love the chaos.
yeah.
It is so much fun. I'm glad we got a slugfest like that one. This is the kind of game that I've been expecting all night between Creator and Shin.
Yeah,
You know, they're
exactly,
both
yeah,
so good, especially at this matchup. And now Shin, one map went away from going to the round of 8. Last season, we had hardly any Zergs book their tickets into the playoffs, and now Shin is so close to being the first one here in Group A.
Yeah, Shin's CVP is actually looking quite good. Yeah.
All right, let's go into game number 2. Shin just one map win away from top 8.
Let's get ready to rumble. You looking for trouble? Let's get ready to rumble. Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Tell them it's going down now. Let's go.
All right, Creator spawning in the top left. Shin all the way down here in the bottom right. Creator going for a really fast pylon scout. Gonna try and get the hatch block if you can.
Yeah, wondering if Shin is gonna go for a 14 hatch again.
I think he is.
He is, but okay, yeah, you can get it on this map because on certain maps, even like 14 hatch after Overlord is not good enough to not get blocked. So yeah, it's 14 hatch. Not a fan again, just as I mentioned before. But Shin seems to prefer not getting blocked here, which I can't blame him. It's really annoying sometimes.
It is annoying. Sorry, he'll just turn off his brain for a little bit. He'll do full brain dead early game Zerg. He'll pull a drone also right at the beginning and start chasing the probe.
Yeah, that's the way right now you should do it. Look at that.
Yeah.
So annoying, no?
You ever see the bell curve meme of like, this is posted in StarCraft Reddit all the time,
Yeah, the IQ
where
one.
it's like the Bronze League and the Grandmaster League, and this is like Shin is on this one where it's like the bell curve is like go 14 hatch and pull the drone so you don't have to do any brain power, and then Masters League right there in the middle is like, no guys, you have to play it perfectly. You have to play more macro and go for the third base, and you have to try and do all the worker micro in the middle. And Shin's just like, I don't want to be bothered.
Yeah,
and the Bronze
exactly.
is like, it doesn't matter.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, just Shin is going for the easy. Should be going for the easy way route here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it.
I like it.
Yeah, but overall, Oceanborn again. Second time we see it in the series. Last time it was just the 2 Stargate Phoenix opening, which
Yeah,
didn't
that's
work out.
right. I was trying to remember which game it was.
Basically lost the game to 20 links.
Basically lost the game when he threw down 2 Stargates.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he should have tried to do too much weird stuff right there. But as you can see, like the pattern we saw in these games is Shin trying to kill Creator. So I feel like as long as Creator is solid, he doesn't do many mistakes. Like even the last game was super close considering Creator was on 3 bases for basically the whole time. He managed to secure a 4th base very late into the game. So yeah, maybe a couple of small adjustments here and there, and Creator is good to go.
All right, Link's chasing away the probe as both players taking up relatively normally. It's actually going to be a Twilight Council coming up from Creator.
I'm not sure I like it.
I'm afraid
Your
it
one
might
game,
be Glaives.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Glaives. Like Glaives are not bad, but you have to be really precise with Glaives, and a lot of things can go wrong. Like you can get surrounded, you lose all of your depths. I feel like when you go Stargate, it's gonna be much easier to be able to hold it. But now I'm noticing that it doesn't look like Creator pulled out of gas. It's gonna be a DT drop because he still has 3 and 3 on gas. So yeah, it's DT drop. I don't mind that either, but.
Certainly like it more than Glaives, especially
Yeah,
against
I
someone
like
with
it
a
more than
playstyle of
Glaives.
Shin.
But the thing is, like with this kind of opening, a lot of things can go wrong. You can lose the 3rd base to 20 links, you can lose the Prism, you can lose the DTs. Like, I feel like going Stargate would be a little bit more bulletproof. And as I mentioned, Shin has been trying to kill him for the whole day, in-game obviously. And yeah, going Stargate would be the best way to deal with it, in my opinion. But if,
I'm right there with you, especially knowing how good Creator is at PvZ. I mean, even back in the Prime days, he's always kind of been a PvZ specialist. There are times when his PvP is really good, and there are times when his PvT is really good, but consistently, over the course of Creator's entire career, he's been very good at PvZ.
Yeah.
In practice, in tournaments, on the ladder, it doesn't matter. He's always been a killer in this matchup, and I kind of wish that you would do exactly what you're saying, where you just kind of play to that strength. Go for the Stargate, go for the Oracle, play standard, because in the late game, I give Creator the edge here against Shin, but said it's going to be TTs, and Shin once again is coming in with the most clutch Overlord Scout. Last time it was from the top side.
He
This
didn't
time
see it. He didn't see
oh,
the
he
DT,
only saw
the
that.
DTs. Oh my god.
Also, the Twilight Council, famously, very hard to tell if it's researching or if
Oh,
it's
but
not.
he saw the gas. He saw the gases, right? Okay, so Shin knows here this is DT drop because you can tell by the gas, gas timing.
Did he see the gases at the natural? He saw the third IC, yeah.
Saw them. You can tell usually when it's DT drop and when it's glaives. Yeah, he or she knows. Now, this is the thing I'm talking about. If Shin run-bys all of these links, now you create a very weird scenario where you have to defend with 4 adepts and you have DTs on the other side of the map. And yeah, it just can become super annoying for the Protoss player to deal with it. But so far we're not seeing that. Just Creator, yeah, getting a very good wall here. Now, not much can go wrong right now, but yeah.
Oh, I think I saw Creator do maybe the exact same build in the GSL qualifiers. I can't remember who it was. I want to go back and watch those games now, but this is a very delayed DT drop where he warps in 1 DT and a number of adepts, and he kind of feigns like it's going to be adept pressure. And then with the next round of warp-ins, he goes for the 3 more DTs and the Archon. So
yeah. Yeah, that's possible. I've seen Nightmare go for similar builds as well, where Nightmare sometimes he doesn't even get a Robo and he just goes for DTs and Blink Stalker follow-up.
Oh, be careful.
Somewhat popular nowadays to just go for DT drop. Now Spire is something every Zerg likes because there's no Stargate in play. So yeah, it can become really annoying to deal with. And yeah, just looking at Creator and what he's gonna do. Is he gonna go for a timing? Is he just gonna try to play standard? Does he have a solution for the Mutas? Yeah, just Blink Stalker follow-up. Okay, so yeah, that's already a good step in the right direction here for Creator.
Yeah, especially on Oceanborn, up until you take that 4th base, it's not too hard to defend against the Mutalisks, given how close in proximity of the triangle it is, the main, the natural, and the third.
Exactly.
But
yeah, I'm not a big fan of Mutas on this map, but we're gonna see some adepts getting picked out in the middle of the map here. Sentry's out as well. Okay, that's for sure a mistake. I would like to see what the Zerglings killed at the bottom. Was that an Immortal as well? Because I don't see any Immortal here.
So did he already make an Immortal?
Yeah, he
also,
did.
Also, if this Sentry survives, that's crazy that the Sentry survives.
Yeah.
This is actually a like 500 IQ play where he sends a Sentry and the 2 adepts just to bait all these Lings that are chasing him to the 3rd. Gets the maximum amount of damage, doesn't lose any units.
Robo-based follow-up. But I mean, Creator surely has to know this is Spire, right? Every Zerg goes Spire pretty much.
I don't know if he's aware. And Creator's the kind of guy that is not afraid of going into a really high Colossus count in PvZ these days. I don't know if it's necessarily the kind of playstyle that I like. More of what I see has success and traction is, oh no, these units get sectioned off a little bit. Fortunately, there is Force Field available to shoot these away. But usually it's Storm that I see that gives Zerg absolute fits. But Creator, by and large, for the past number of weeks, has really been leaning heavily into the Colossus production in this matchup. And against Mutalisks, I don't know exactly how well it's going to play. It'll do a great job of dealing with the Lings on the ground, but if Shin commits hard to the Mutas, which I'm not sure he's going to do, it could be trouble.
Creator saw it, right? He has Immortals, Archons in the mirror line, he's getting cannons, he's getting batteries. Like these 5 Mutas are not going to achieve too much.
I would love to see Warp Prism speed with this.
Oh yeah, that would be good, but he has to get the Colossus range as well right now. But yeah, as you mentioned, Colossus is something that Creator has always liked, and I feel like it's not bad, but it's not as good as Storm as you mentioned. And we're going to see an Infestation Pit going down and a second Evo going down out of Shin as well. Now that's exciting. Are we going to see a real game here out of our Zerg friend? He's making 4 more Mutas.
We have +2 charge starting here for Creator, and the 4th Nexus going down relatively late. I kind of like that for Creator. He's playing very safe game. I think this is him kind of hunkering down a little bit more than he was in the previous matches against Shin, where he's not being too ambitious with his pushes. He's not trying any kind of timings or any kind of trickery. Instead, he is playing more of the defensive macro game that he's known for. in this matchup as he continues to build up, even hallucinating a Phoenix, I think, to get some more scouting information, see how hard Shin is committing, what his composition is going to be.
Yeah,
is it more
really
mutas?
like
Is it going to be a Hive tech?
I really like it, as we've been saying for pretty much the whole day when these two are playing. Shin is just looking forward to killing him. Now he's gonna dive in with the mutas here. It's a little bit questionable. He has 2 Archons, a shield battery, and a cannon in position. He's gonna be able to warp in some stalkers, and these extra mutas that Shin made are not really achieving anything here.
No, I feel like it's almost a net negative. All of those mutas being warped in. Only a handful of probes get taken down.
Yeah,
As Praetor's defense has been rock solid.
Back to the original muta count pretty much here.
Uh-huh.
Without achieving anything. Creator is getting a massive army, man.
I feel like he's going to hit a +2 timing. The fact that he's warping in DTs and going for Archons, not adding a second Robo, not getting a Templar Archives for Storm, not adding in additional Stargates to make any kind of transition. I think this is him just building an army in the most Protoss fashion that just A moves across the map and potentially wins the game.
I'm not a big fan of that, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Banelings are bad, but they're good against no Storm. Like, if the Protoss steps on creep, fully stacked together, no Storm, then I feel like Shin has the advantage in that fight.
Yeah.
But we'll see if Creator does that. I would really like for him to go Storm here, or a couple more Colossus, because he only has 1, right? Yeah, he only has 1 Colossus.
Oh, this is like an Archon-based push. Yeah, he actually never got Thermal Lance. I was wondering if it was done, but now it makes sense. I never saw in the production tab. He actually just isn't opting for it. In fact, this 4th base is almost a feign, just sitting at 64 probes. He's not rebuilding the ones he's losing to these drops, and now he's getting ready to push across the map. And as you said, this is a scary army. Shin already had, I think, 40 Banelings, and he is morphing in 24 more.
Banelings. Yeah, 64 Banelings. He's gonna get +2 as well, and +1 armor. He already has +1 armor.
So crazy, and that's gonna be a good job of taking like the bulk of this army. And there's gonna be +2 cracklings to clean up the remains with massive surface area.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a believer in Banelings in any scenario. So we'll see how this fight goes. Yeah, Creator is also getting a good setup here with the army. He's managing to split it correctly. Oh, now he's stepping on creep. We'll see how this goes.
All right, Shin's gonna need to surround here with these Banelings. A couple of them getting thrown in. And so many Banelings are coming in right now. Just absolutely running over these. A lot of Archons go down, but frankly, the split right here for Creator is pretty good. It's just the Archons at the front that get taken down, and even 2 of them survive on the left. And Creator's army supply, yes, it did plummet quite a bit, but the standing army here is really strong.
Creator has to be really careful, because the most annoying thing here for him is the reinforcing ultras. The reinforcing ultras can actually clear up this army quite easily. But as you could see in that fight, like that's why I don't really like Banelings, because he was on creep. Yeah, the spread was good, but there was no Storm, there was no splash damage, and just Banelings didn't quite achieve enough, in my opinion. He really has to be careful about this ultras, though.
Yeah, there's only 2 Immortals remaining here in the front. I do not believe they're getting remade back in the at home here for Creator. Instead, it's just more units getting warped in. Both players down to a 4-base economy as Creator has taken the Zergs away from the 3 o'clock. And once again, Shin attacking here on the left side. Those Archons with no support are just going to get taken down basically for free as Creator's focused on dealing with these Ultras. Now, this Immortal and the Stalkers on the right side are trying to deal with it. Transfuse is buying a lot of time, and Shin might have barely enough to hold on here. That Prism, I think, getting biled over there on the left. The Stalker's kiting back. The supplies are so low on both sides. Creator's army, I feel like, is getting thwarted here in the middle, but look at the worker counts right now. 20 more drones have gone down.
He got cleaned up, though. This is I think this is good for Shin, honestly.
It has to be, but the worker counts, I mean, is Creator going to try and play from this position? In times, I mean, his mental has come to haunt him in the past. Can he stabilize here back at home? He's warping in more Stalkers. He has the 64 workers, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if Creator manages to survive here, he only has 5 Stalkers here. He's warping in another one. There's no Overseer. There's DTs coming into play. There's no Overseer. There's no Overseer. Yeah, that's saving him.
You're repeating that like someone who's been traumatized by TTs.
I've been here before. He's getting a good chunk of these probes. I feel like Shin can probably just sit back, make Ultras and Infestors right now.
Yeah,
his economy kind of sucks, but he can pull out of gas and mine more minerals because his gas count is already insane.
Wait, I don't even know if that base ever got taken down over there at the 3 o'clock. I think just the drones got taken.
Yeah, it was just
got pushed away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big win there for Shin. If he wants another round of drones, even just a small one like this, 3 more drones going to come back in, and his economy will be on par, if not better, than Creator's because he has the better harvesting and with 6 Infestors now in production. I mean, one fungal basically ends this, and the crackling surround right here on the Stalkers. There is a DT to try to help, but these Archons also to retreat to, but so much damage coming out.
Yeah, he has to be careful because Shin has no ultras right now out. He's getting a lot of stuff. He's getting overlord speed, he's getting +2, he's getting Burrow, he's getting ultras, he's getting a lot of stuff. His eco is not the best, but neither is Creators, honestly. He's basically manning from 2 bases and a half.
Yeah, and I feel like with the eco the way it is, and the fact that Shin is making these high-value units, he doesn't really need a lot of injects. So normally that wouldn't matter that much, honestly, but the fact that he only has 6 queens means that he can kind of bank some transfuses should Creator decide to just stick on 4 bases and go for another follow-up push. And those will pair really well with the Ultras, considering how low the Immortal count is. Oh, is he watching?
Yeah, he is. He's paying attention. This kind of thing is super expensive for Zerg as well. He does get some probes, but
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it. It's okay, though. He's gaining a lot of time. Creator is going for a second Robo, which is...
I don't know if he has the time to make use of it, though.
But he's very all-in, in my opinion. As I mentioned, he's mining off of 2 bases and a half. Like, surely he knows that he didn't kill the 5th base right there, right?
Surely he knows. And also, from this position, it's really hard for Creator to take a 5th because of how exposed it would be.
Yeah, I don't think he can. Maybe his best bet is just trying to fight next to a shield battery, trying to fight near the cannons, getting that insane army once again, yeah, just take it from there.
I think maybe, yeah, I agree with you. Perhaps the win condition here for Creator, although it's a slim one, is to let Shin max and attack into you and try and get a huge win in terms of trades.
Yeah.
And then go for the counter on 4 bases.
Because if somehow Creator manages to max out, then his army is always going to be better, but it's a long way from there, you know?
Careful.
He's getting quite a few probes. Like, this kind of stuff is really annoying, especially when you're on low economy. He's picking up another Archon as well. It's not good for Creator.
Yeah, this is
bleeding out a bit too much.
Either +2 or +3 melee. Yeah, +2 melee lings against 0 armor. Only a shield upgrade here for Creator, which I think honestly pairs really well with how Archon heavy he is. But
yeah. To be honest, being Archon heavy is not good at all against this composition. Like
no.
Ultras and Infestors are extremely good against Archons. They lack a bit of damage and the HP against Immortals, but
there's nothing you can do to really stop the Neural either.
Yeah.
With this composition, I feel like Storm
is so necessary.
It's so hard to afford on these 4 bases.
Oh
though,
yeah, no, right now
Creator.
it's probably too late for him, honestly. But I don't see why he did not go for the same timing he did, but with Storm. Instead of getting that one Colossus, why did he not get 3 High Templars, 4 High Templars with Storm? Like, that's something I really don't understand. And it cost him the game, honestly, because if he had Storm with that push, there's no way that those paintings achieve anything.
Especially with the engagement that Shin came out with. I mean, pretty much
went
everything came to the front. There wasn't much of an arc at all. He didn't come in with a surround and attack in from multiple angles. Storm would have been so money there, but instead, Shin right now, and we were talking about how Creator's win condition is likely just to max out and hope that Shin attacks into him, but Shin is playing this really smart. He's accumulating a bake. He's taking more bases, staying on a relatively low worker count, and he is not attacking in. He knows that Creator's just sitting on 4 bases with an economy that is very sad at this stage of the game. I mean, the 56 workers kind of lie a little bit because there aren't very many mineral patches left here for Creator to work with.
Yeah, exactly. Shin is also not mining too much, though. You can see from the income tab, Creator is actually mining a little bit more right now for some reason. In terms of minerals, Shin is mining a lot of gas.
I think it's the gas, yeah.
I like that we're seeing some the Broodlord transition, because the only way you can really lose to this is if the toss maxes out on ground and you still have ultras. The toss is close to max out, so Shin has to be really careful. There's no corruptors on the way. Like, Creator's army is insane right now. He has 11 Archons, 7 Immortals, and some Stalkers as well. That's open.
Might be a good thing for Creator, though. Lose some probes, make more army.
I think Shin is going to replace these links with Corruptors. Yeah, if Shin didn't have a Broodlord transition ready, I think, that would have been decent.
Right, well, Creator now finally Max has those links in his base. He's going to clean them up with... Oh, that's way too much, actually. I was hoping that he would move across the map. Oh, there's a more... What are these?
Yeah,
almost had an Ultra run by there.
Yeah, Shin is trying desperately to get some time now, because if Creator actually A moves right now, right in this moment, then he wins the game, I'm pretty sure. Because his army is just so much better. There's 11 Corruptors on the way. The moment Broodlords are out, I'm pretty sure this game ends. And it's really good for Shin. But they're not out yet, and Shin Creator is moving across the map. Yeah, I
Oh.
like what Shin is doing here. He's just trying to gain some time.
Oh, if he gets cornered, though, it could be trouble. Creator, instead of just content to sit over here on the left side, he's taking his time, but time is working against him right now. +3 melee attack just finished, as well as +3 ground carapace, and now here comes Creator attacking in.
Oh my god.
Shin doing everything in his power to buy time. 6 Broodlords are morphing in. The Lings have all gotten cleaned up there in the back. Okay,
Well, the Neural
Neural's
side-
coming in on 5 Archons over there on the left side. Ultras are actually getting made mincemeat of by these
Oh my
Immortals. The army here for Shin is just getting evaporated, and now Neural is running out. The 5 Archons, they never got dealt with.
Those are only 6 Broodlords with 0/0 upgrades. This is not going to be enough out of Shin.
Oh, is there a warp prison? There is a warp prison with this army. More Stalkers
my
could
God.
get warped in here by Creator in small numbers with little support. The Stalkers actually can deal with this.
Yeah, Creator is, he can take out the side bases as well if
Yeah.
he wants to.
I think this is smart. He's buying time to accumulate money to morph in
Oh.
more Stalkers. Oh, the Immortal's coming in. He's focusing down the Stalkers.
He can blink underneath this. Oh my god, he's going to blink in underneath the Broodlords. He's going to snipe them all. Oh, the Fungal is coming in, but it's too late. The Blink Stalkers are underneath the Broodlords already, and they're all dying.
Every single Broodlord
Oh my
goes
God.
down. There's, oh my goodness, the Infestors too. The first Observer got cleaned up by the Spore Crawlers, and his follow-up Observer comes through. I mean, this is a great attack right here where the Ultra is able to clean up a couple of Stalkers, but there's no detection. The DTs, they're killing them.
Oh my, Creator actually won this game.
Creator just pulled the rabbit out of the hat.
This
I
is
mean,
absolutely
his
insane.
one condition was, you said it, it was a narrow path to victory. The one win condition is to max out on ground and kill Zerg before they can transition into air, and Shin just a little bit late. 56 army supply, but it's all Ultras with no support. There's
Yeah.
DTs and Immortals. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna be honest, as a fellow Zerg player, this game hurt my soul.
Oh.
This was quite something. I'm sure Sheena has to be mega tilted. I'm looking
Yeah.
at the camera and he's smiling, he's talking to himself. He's probably swearing in Polish or something. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, he's losing it. Oh, he's smiling through the pain. And,
Oh.
tears are coming out.
It's brutal.
It's brutal. If I were him, I would also be taking 5 minutes right here.
GG
Quite a game.
is
Congratulations to Creator.
Creator does not look happy with that win. He's like, okay, that was bad.
He knows
I got lucky there.
a
with
little
that
bit of a
closing.
robbery is how we call it.
Uh-huh.
But I'm sure Creator knows it as well. Removes his glasses, thinks about the future.
I wonder if
And,
players are going to ask for, I wonder if Shin might ask for a minute here. We'll have to wait and see, because
He's
that is
not
the kind of
happy.
game that I would, if I was in the booth, I would try and collect myself. Absolutely. I would be like, I need to go to the bathroom. Give me a break, please.
He's not happy at all, I can tell. Even Creator is not looking that happy.
I mean, that's the kind of game that neither player really feels
Yeah, yeah.
happy with. Like, you get no satisfaction there as Creator, and Shin, you can see him puffing his cheeks right now. He's unhappy, but Creator, I mean, that's the kind of win that steals momentum in a series. In the jacket, we saw it. The jacket came off.
Jacket came off. He's showing the guns. He's ready to go.
He's ready to flex, man, and
What
this
is it?
is...
I'm feeling okay. New map. We're getting a new map finally.
All right. So, I think we might have these players asking for time, waiting and seeing. Lights have turned on upstairs. Is Creator talking to himself as well,
Eating something
eating something.
in front of his opponent.
Oh, you're Italian. I got this little thing from Italy a little while ago. It's called a pocket coffee. Have you had this before?
Oh, yeah.
It is so good.
You've never had it?
No, it's not. It's kind of like just an Italian thing, isn't it? Or
Really?
maybe it's across Europe. But I saw something of this on social media, and that's kind of what I thought it looked like. Creator was eating right there was a little chocolate, but it's like a chocolate
Yeah,
with
yeah, it's-
espresso on the
Yeah.
inside. It's
You've
like
never had this?
no, I had it recently. It's so good.
That's crazy.
I ordered a ton of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they were super. Yeah, you can find them everywhere in Italy.
We need them in Korea, man. This is a coffee-centric culture. They love chocolates.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
would
they
love
would go
it.
hard here. Oh, that's a business opportunity. Let's do it.
Let's get the coffee. Let's get a
pocket
pocket
coffee.
coffee sponsorship here at GSL.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Well, we're still waiting. I believe the players are asking for time, but I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to be. No one's getting up from their chair.
Shin is laughing. I actually know what he's going through right now. I've been there. If you look at it from Shin's perspective, he holds an all-in. He's like, okay, I'm on 5 bases. I have 1 more base from other than Creator. I don't need to do much here. I just need to be patient and be calm. But that's actually the wrong take on the matchup right now, because if when the toss maxes out, it's going to be really hard to deal with that army unless you have Blue Lords. And yeah.
Oh, Jacket, is that coming back on? Creator a little bit indecisive.
Creator.
Jacket back on. The guns are
Jacket
no longer
back on,
out.
but Shin is taking it off.
Whoa, they're trading
Holy.
places.
Holy.
Shin now with the guns.
Show us the
Creator.
guns. Oh my god.
That's crazy. Look at that.
Absolutely jacked out of their skull right here. our
Unbelievable. Both
players.
these gamers flexing on us right now.
Holy smokes, I'm feeling
I need to hit the gym after this.
yeah, I'm feeling a little bit insignificant up here.
I'm insecure, man. I'm
Yeah, a
feeling.
little bit insecure as well.
All right, well, 1-1. We are ready to go. The winner of this match is going to the round of 8. The loser is out of the GSL Code S. Let's get started.
Ready to rumble, rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. You looking for trouble? Let's get ready to rumble, rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Tell them it's going down now. Let's go.
Creator spawning in the top left, the blue Protoss. Shin in the bottom left, the red Zerg.
Can I point out something?
Sure, would love you to.
15 hatch does not actually allow you to not get blocked if the toss insta-scouts. Creator did not insta-scout, so he's going to be able to get the hatch off. But if the toss insta-scouts, 15 hatch is not good enough on this map. Do you know why?
Wait, really? 39 seconds? Why is that?
Because you actually mine less minerals on this map.
Oh, that's the reason.
Yes, you can see how the base layout is different on this map.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
you mine less minerals, so you
Oh,
cannot...
that's so funny.
Yeah, no, funny, not funny.
It's very funny. I
Very
play Protoss.
funny.
I love it.
It's also, you know what's extremely funny? You can see the corner
Uh-huh.
of the second base. It has like a little pocket corner where you can shoot from the high ground. You can shoot with the adept to the drones in the third base. So if you block the base, you can send the adept right there. You see right
Oh, I
here.
love
Yeah,
this.
this one. You can shoot the drones on the third base.
I feel like there's not a lot of maps anymore that you can do that in. There used to be quite a few
Oh,
of them.
because it's quite.
I wish the audience could see your face right now.
It's quite good. You know? it's really good for toss that you can do that.
Yeah, I know. I love
yeah.
it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite play to make.
Yeah, I love it as well. Love
So
it.
good.
Love it.
Whether it's the third base, whether it's the natural expansion, it's so much fun.
But you know me, I'm a sucker for this matchup. I love it.
Yeah, you probably are the best player in the world in this matchup. You could play it from both sides. I
Yeah.
don't think a lot of players can do that.
Yeah, but I only enjoy it when I play from the Proto side, actually.
A lot of Zerg players, I'm sure, wish they could walk in your shoes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll get a chance to see a Rainer versus Sue
Yeah, that would be funny.
PvZ sometime. You better
I
deliver
did
for us
play
next
him
week.
yesterday, actually, in PvZ.
Oh, really? How did that go?
I won the first map, and I lost the other two, but he cheesed me twice. He had no...
Jeez, it doesn't
yeah,
count.
It doesn't count.
You had the moral victory. That's what matters.
The one game that went long, I won it, so... I count it as a win right there.
All right, Stargate going down here for Creator.
Yeah, I like it. Going back to the usual. That game was
Mhm.
super close. I feel like these two are kind of evenly matched, right?
Yeah, I felt like this was going to be the best match of the day. I was hoping that we would get 2 series between Creator and Shin, and in fact we are. They played earlier on, and now they are here again playing in the final match because I thought it had so much potential to be a good game. Creator, he's good offensively, he's good defensively. Ragnarok, good at both, but I certainly think of him as more of an aggressive player.
Yeah.
And I feel like the way their styles match up leads to, or could lead to, some really fun, really explosive games. And we've certainly been getting that more here in
yeah.
the second series.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like I see both of these two as kind of mid-game monsters. You know, I don't
Yeah.
really see them as either of them late game gods. But yeah, it's shaping up to be a fun series. Now Shin is going for the 4 queens. It should be in time. No, actually, it's delayed. I wonder if that's on purpose or that's a mistake, because you don't actually have 4 queens against the first Oracle, which you should always have. So maybe that's why he's going for the spores. Big hater of the spores, actually.
I can tell. I think it's like the third time you mentioned it
Ruining
tonight.
my day. Ruining my day, man. If Elaser saw this, he would be shaking his head right now. Do you know what the Polish gambit is?
The Polish Gambit. What is the Polish Gambit?
You just skip spores completely. Like, Elaser
You
does
skip
not...
them completely.
Yeah, it does not build a single spore. He does lose a lot of games because of it, but...
Yeah, so, sort of is one of these guys that will also do the same thing, and I've given him crap for this before in the past, where he's like, well, in theory, I actually don't need to build up any spore crawlers at all, or I only need this one position. And my queens, if they're perfectly placed, I should be fine. And it's like, yeah, but StarCraft is a messy game. It's hard to play perfectly.
Yeah.
Even if you're like a top 50 player in the world, it's hard to play perfectly and just dodge those bullets. But
Ricky has a new rule in CVP. Do you know this?
what's his new rule?
It's the 5-drone rule. If he loses 5 drones in the early game, he just leaves the game.
I love it. Oh, this Oracle barely survives.
Yeah, Ricky will be really close to leaving right now.
Yes, that's 3. Did we catch one earlier? I think we might have. It's either 3 or 4, I
There's
think.
a chance. We're going to see the Robo follow-up again from Creator.
Oh, interesting. Not
Opting-
Twilight Forge.
yeah.
Relatively fast third base as well.
Opting to skip completely the Blink Stalkers. You know what? I'm pretty sure this dies to a German Taxi or a Queen Walk, however you want to call it. It does not seem safe at all to me to skip the Stalkers like this. Especially if you go triple Oracle. Like this is somewhat greedy. Shin scouts it.
Yes, he's a very fast robo right there, the natural expansion. Immortal production starts immediately. No robotic spray just yet. And actually going to let that finish.
What?
That seems like a mistake.
For sure, that's a mistake.
Oh, he's trying to buy time right now for these oracles.
He does pick off a queen. He has to be careful with this one oracle. It's pretty low on energy and HP. Overall, solid early game this one time from Creator. He actually killed some drones. I feel like you can tell that Shin is maybe... Oh, he's going for it.
He is going for it.
He's going
Overlord
for it.
speed underway. Former Warlords in production.
This is kind of awful though, no? He has no roaches on production.
Oh, he's going to get... Oh, I thought he was going to get even more drone kills. Does at least get one. Doubles back. Oh, he wanted that third one. He's going to get it. No! The Spore Crawler.
Hello?
Please?
No!
Excuse
what
me?
is happening?
I feel like he should have gotten like 5 drone kills there and he got 2.
He messed up really badly there. Shin is going for it, man. He's going for the...
Oh, no.
Careful,
oh,
careful, careful.
no. That's not a safe spot. If Shin was paying attention, he could have focused on the low HP one. That is very fortunate there for Creator.
But, dude, this is not safe at all. As I mentioned, he has 1 Immortal, 3 Sentries, and 4 Zealots.
I don't think he has any idea this is coming either.
Yeah, no clue.
Oh, he's moving across
Oh,
the
wait,
map,
but
actually,
he
is
showed the... I feel like it's a mistake to show the Overlord speed, no? Maybe
on the Overseer.
Yeah, maybe I'm reading too much into this.
And the Oracles are going to catch this moving cross map too. You got to be really careful.
Why
Those
is
are
he in the middle
low
of the
energy
map?
Oracles.
He's in the middle of the map.
I do
That's
not
a
think
mistake.
you want to hold this
He
spot.
has to recall. He's going to lose 1 Sentry.
Sentry
he-
survive.
Sentry
A lot of shields go down. Luckily, there is an overcharge available right here. Oh, the Overlord. Not a lot of anti-air, so he's going to drop right here in the front. Force Field's pretty good to start this one out. Keep in mind, the Oracle's very low on energy. Instead, focusing down the Queens right now as the Biles are raining down. But this battery is doing so much work on this army. It never got taken out.
The battery is insane right here. He didn't take out the battery.
No, this engagement is horrible. Even the Biles aren't taking down the battery.
Oh my god, Shin messed up really badly there. He didn't transfuse anything. And he lost all of the Queens. He lost... Oh my, this Immortal is getting surrounded though. Creator still has to be careful.
Oh, the lift!
Oh my god, what is going on?
Get down, Mr. President! Says the Phoenix is the Oracle.
This is insanely close,
The
man.
Oracle's right now out of
He
energy.
loses the Phoenix and the Oracle.
Oh, it still gets cleaned up.
This is... I think Shin is gonna break him.
He might. I mean,
There's a
losing
Spire
Oracle
on the way
here.
as well. Oh
If
my
the
god.
Oracle's had enough energy, this is so close to a hold right now for Creator. There's another shield battery over here in the top right. This third base taking a lot of damage. Those Biles aren't going to connect with the probes. Creator microing them back, but he just doesn't have enough. Looking at the mini-map, there isn't too much rallied here. For Shin, I think Creator might barely be able to stabilize.
Yeah, I think Creator holds, but the Mutas, what is gonna do about the Mutas? There's no way he's gonna see them coming. There's 10 Mutas already in the production
I
tab.
can't believe Shin had that much in the bank.
Yeah, Macro Monster actually, holy. No, but I think if Shin actually microed a little bit there, he would have won the fight straight away.
It feels like he should have. I mean,
Yeah.
getting caught out of position like that there is Creator, and then the engagement just not really going Shin's way. And now I feel like Creator, okay, he's starting Phoenix production. I think he knows.
How does he know though? That's interesting. Cannon as well. Okay, it looks like he somehow saw it, or he's just expecting it. He sees the Muras already. Okay, this is good for Creator. He does not have Blink, and he only has no Phoenixes yet.
He has like no anti-air whatsoever. He's got what 1 Archon and 3 or 4.
You should go for the
Stalkers.
Stalker right there.
Does get it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He's
over
jumping
the
on it.
Archon. He's going to try and magic box it. In fact, he will. Only taking a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I don't mind this, but I also don't love it. He has to be really careful because this kind of thing snowballs really fast. You can kill an Archon, but if you lose 6 Mutas, yeah, he lost a lot of Mutas there. Not a fan of Shin's position right now. He should drone up and see what's up. Definitely not go for Bailings. He's going for a Bailing nest. Absolutely hate it.
Creator with some really good micro with these Phoenixes, getting a lot of damage done.
He's doing good.
And he knows he can be greedy with that one on the top too.
Yeah,
up
he has
until
to
this
be
point.
really careful though, because if you lose this Phoenix, it's kind of sad.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bro, go back. Yeah, just go back and make an army. Creator heavily supply blocked.
Well, he's microing those 2 Phoenix. It's important.
Yeah. Shin has to be careful. I really don't like the fact that he's going for Bailings now, but
I like the fact that both players are going to be supply blocked for like 15 seconds here. That's a lot of fun.
yeah, it's just chill there and see what's up. Oracle's moving in. They're going to get quite a bit here.
Yeah, this is really good for Creator in this kind of situation. I mean, this puts Shin's economy back in check.
Oh my.
He's going to have to lose it. The Mutas are out on the map. I mean, you just trade these out. I will trade those 2 Oracles for 12 drones. No?
No.
You don't think so?
No. It's not good. Because 12 drones this late in the game, it does impact a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Those 2 Oracles, they could use the attack on the Ravagers, they could Stasis Ward, they could do a lot of stuff. I think that was not a good trade for Creator, especially considering there's Phoenixes out on the map, so those Oracles will not die to the Mutas anymore. So you can see how there's a lot of Phoenixes now. It's Mutas are gonna get caught. Don't get me wrong, I still like the position for Creator, especially if he manages to get to Storm safely. Yeah, killing all of these Mutas is painful.
They always look so helpless when they die to Phoenix, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, Mutas either work really well or they just completely fall on their face.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't know what Shin can do here. He either hits a timing before Storm is out, or I think he's kind of dead. So we'll see. He's moving across the map. Creator has an observer here. He sees it.
He's going to go for the Ravagers before this push comes.
Yeah, this is really annoying. You have no more anti-air and the Storm is out. Storm is out.
Yeah, 5 seconds left. Only a couple of Templar, though. I think we might have, what?
Oh my god, they Immortal
storms
out in the map like this. What is he doing?
It was rallied in from the natural expansion. Only 2 storms available here for Creator. They have to be really good. The first one's pretty
Creator's
money.
not using half of his army.
Now, what's going on right now? Another storm. Oh, that's not the best storm we've seen from Creator so far, but I think the Arc right now might be good enough. The Phoenixes are lifting up all these Ravagers. The Immortals coming in on the right side.
Yeah, I think this is good enough, absolutely, from Creator. He's gonna... Oh, he's gonna lift it.
Oh my god,
wait,
on the file!
Boom! And he gets it.
That's something you see every day.
Yeah, Shin is going back into droning. This
Can
absolutely
he though?
awful. No,
we have
he
a ton of charge zealots. The Warp Prism's in production. I feel like at this point, Creator just moves cross map and kills him.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. He does have to be really careful because he does not have Storm. So I think the only way he could realistically lose this game now is if he overextends right here. So he has to be careful about that. Personally, I would go back, get some more Storms, get your setup going, and yeah, just don't fight here, honestly. Just check. You know what I would do? I would check if the Zerg has Hive right now. And you see he's on layer tech. You're absolutely not worried about anything right now.
Creator spots and another base going down in the bottom right corner. Creator boosting out probes. He did fall all the way down to about 54 probes during that attack, and his standing army is something ferocious.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for Shin right now, and yeah, I think you gotta go Hive at this point. You can't really kill the Protoss anymore. You gotta go Hive and try to get a fight on creep or something.
He's in this tough position though, where it's hard to make that call here as Shin to bank the money to go Hive and potentially get something like Vipers out, or I mean, even going into Lurkers is just so far away for where he's at.
Right now, Creator sees that it's layered, and he's never gonna move out again until he's maxed out and has an unbeatable army. If Creator saw that a Hive was coming or something, if like the Hive was done or the Hive was coming, perhaps he would have forced a reaction out of Creator. And I think that was his only good bet now.
Yeah, you see even the cannons coming down. There's going to be so much more Storm. Keep in mind, Creator was able to hold that last attack with only 2 storms.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a really nice spread that he had between the natural expansion, the 3rd and the 4th base, with shield batteries coming in. And
as I mentioned, Bailings are absolutely not a unit against Storm, so...
especially not off creep.
Yeah, especially not off creep, and he has 6 Templars right now.
So much damage right now. I mean,
it
kind of helps Shin.
I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch
Cover
this.
your eyes, Rainer. It's going to get
God.
really dirty. Okay, Shin now coming in. The force fields. Oh, actually, the Archon's blocking them a little bit, so the Bailing connections are better than they had any right to be, but still, we have a lot of Storm coming in from the right side. Shin focusing his energies on both the natural ramp and the 3rd. there just isn't enough Zerg right here. We still have, what, at least 5 more Storms in the bank. 2 of them
Oh
are
my god,
the
the
Templar go
Templars
down.
explode.
The Templar go down. That's a pretty big win there for Shin, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. We
Ah.
still have enough energy coming in from these Phoenixes, lifting up the remaining Ravagers. Even the Zealots getting dropped out of the War Prism to join the party.
Yeah, Creator there lost every single Templar, but this is not going to be enough. He still has 1k gas in the bank. He's getting +2. I mean, he already has +2. He's getting more upgrades. Shin, mind you, he's still on layer tech. So, yeah, this is... If I was Shin, I would be absolutely...
This is a really good move right now by Crater as well, coming in with the Archon and the Immortal to get just as much damage as he possibly could.
Yeah, but as you can see, this is what I mentioned. Like, since Creator knows he's still on layer tech, it's not forced to do anything, absolutely anything. I feel like Shin's only hope in this game was getting a good fight on creep somehow, and yeah, this is just not gonna happen. And Creator actually surpassed him in worker count right now, so it's not looking bright, that's for sure.
The one thing Shin has going for him is that in that fight, he reset a lot of the critical unit counts. He killed all of the Templar. I believe he got the Immortal count down to 2 or 3 at some point. It's now back up to 4.
Still 7 High Templars on the map though.
Yeah, I mean, he warped in so many more.
Yeah. And these Phoenixes are absolutely doing a lot of damage here. I wonder how many Ravagers they picked up.
Oh,
This is good.
no attention being paid.
Late reaction here from our Protoss player, but
They got to give us a warning like with the Widow Mines when Banelings come into the
yes.
line. What do you think?
I love it. What if we just delete the Baning? Like, get it out of this screen. I don't want to watch this unit ever again. Get it out.
16 probes going down there at the 4th base. Crater going to expand to the top right. And this probe, it's a scary sight there for a probe. Imagine being sent out to build a Nexus and finding all of these Banelings morphing in.
Yeah. That's good for the toss, though.
No.
Ah, poor Shin, man. It's gonna be really hard. This is like a suffering moment, you know, because you know you can't really do too much, but you also don't really want to leave. So he's gonna try it again one more time with the fight. Banings, absolutely.
This is such a hard position to attack into as well. The Templar at the front once again get taken out. The shield battery. Oh, some nice micro right there with the War Prism. Phoenix even lifting Ravagers there on the side as well as the Baneling. And, I mean, Shin's giving it his best effort, but this position is just unbreakable at this point. GG is called, and Creator, the last player from Group A to advance, absolutely pumped to make it into the round of 8. You can see how much this one means to him. It's like a weight off his shoulders. And he came so close to being eliminated there in game number 2. To come back like this here in game 3. I mean, even that attack in game 3 should have, by rights, killed Creator.
Yeah.
Both those games barely surviving, threading the needle, and he will join Maru as the 2 players to advance from Group A into the round of 8.
Yeah, absolutely fighting with his teeth and nails right there.
Yeah,
hanging on to a tiny thread, but actually worked out for Creator. So shout out to him. Well played by Shin as well. I think he had some good decisions.
This was a really fun series.
Yeah.
Definitely the best series of the night, in my opinion. I mean, we had
Insanely
some
close to making it out as well. Shin, so shout out to him. A little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, this was a tough group for Shin from the start. Creator always been known for his PBZ and came so close to winning that one. I mean, Ragnarok, or Shin, excuse me, has always been one of these guys that is just so incredibly good at the mid game, and you can see why Creator just barely was able to survive. And this moment here, as you were saying, Rainer, the fact that Creator was able to hit this timing right when the Brood Lords popped. He clears the entire ground army before there's any Broods on the map, and then suddenly there's no support. He had, what, maybe 5 or 6 Stalkers left after that first engagement, but by moving over to the left, he was able to buy enough time to come in like this, and the Infestors not a factor anymore. And then here, I mean, the Banelings just get absolutely melted. He was able to connect with the Templar. It was not the best engagement, but still, Creator just barely holding on.
Yeah. Creator had very wide spreads throughout this game. As you can see, the fights looked good at the beginning, but you can see that the armies just keep on coming for Creator, and yeah, that was a very unfortunate game. Honestly, if Shin controlled his push a little bit better, he would have won right there and then. Yeah. But can you blame him? Really, it's 1-1. Last series, win or lose.
All right, well, we're going to have an interview now with the smiling Creator. Very happy to get his win.
굉장히 힘들다. 박진호 해설위원 이건 못 막는다라고 이야기했는데 그걸 막아낸 게 장현우예요. 오늘 진출 소감 한번 들어보도록 하겠습니다.
So Creator, your defense was really good, especially there in that final game against Shin. Well, honestly,
해서 이렇게
after map 2, I was basically ready to type GG. And I decided I wasn't going to give up, and I am feeling so good that I chose to persevere. Well, you know, it's taken a couple of seasons for you to get back to the quarterfinals, creator.
일단 사실
I mean, even last season, it felt like you weren't really able to utilize the advantages of the patch. How did you prepare for this tournament? And Creator says, well, you know, I practiced so hard coming into this one, and I'm not really able to play to the same level of my prime time, but I'm really happy with my performance today. I think I was only able to make it to the quarterfinals because of how much work I put in.
예언자 트리플 이후에 보통 황혼의 재련소인데 로공을 계속 먼저 지었거든요. 그 두 가지 이유가 따로 있을까요?
일단 암흑기사 빌드는 개인적으로는 굉장히 좋은 빌드라고.
So now the casters are asking about his strategies coming over the course of the day. I mean, some of the builds that we saw Creator use were a little bit out of the box. As you were saying, Rainer, it seemed like a little unusual the styles he was going for. And even in game number 3, going so quickly into Immortals. And Creator basically says, well, that's just kind of the style I've been trying more this time, and I guess it barely worked for him, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you have any words you want to say to your fans? And Creator says, I am genuinely so grateful for my fans who have supported me, even when I'm not giving the best performance and not living up to the expectations. So I'm going to put all of my effort into making it to the next step after the quarterfinals. Thank you so much.
아까 전에 말씀해 주셨던 뭐 지지칠까 이런 생각까지 했는데 어떤 마음가짐으로 그렇게 두 번이 연속으로 이겨낸 거예요.
And now they're, I think, really harping on the fact that he was so close to tapping out in game number 2, and they really want to know what was going through his mind at that moment.
그래서 일단 첫 번째로 그래서 차에 가서 제 나머지
Well, I didn't really have the right sense of the game, and so.
처음에 진 게 좀 억울하더라고요.
Oh wait, no, not that kind of sensitivity. Some of his nice mouse sensitivity. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
상대방 열받게 해야겠다. 그런 마음.
Oh, apparently in the first series of today, he played with a different mouse than in the second series, and he was being thrown off by this. And so in the second series, I guess he was feeling a little bit frustrated from having to change it, and it made him so close to tapping out GG. But at the end, he didn't do it. He persevered, and I mean, he barely won that series. Game 2, basically dead. Game 3, basically dead.
Yeah.
Somehow came back, and I'm glad that he did because they gave us some of the best games that we had tonight.
That was a theoretical 3-0 out of Shin.
Yeah, the 3 theoretical wins. I love it. Well,
but yeah, no, ended up working for Creator. Love the guy. So happy for him. And yeah, just excited to see what he can do forward. Maru first place, Creator second place. Kind of what we expected. It was between Creator and Shin. Yeah, just a normal day at the office.
Man, TY really gave us a good performance there in game number 2. If you guys are tuning in and just wanting to catch Creator versus Shin, maybe you're just a Protoss or a Zerg fan, go back, watch that TVT, especially game 2. And look at this handsome guy that is battling it out next week.
I was very tired right there. I was very tired.
Oh, you look great. I love the jackets they have set up for you guys.
The jacket was good.
Hero, Rainer, Su, and Gumiho. What do you think? Is Rainer going to make it into the quarterfinals? This is a tough group.
Yeah, it is a tough group. I've practiced a lot though. Like I'm very confident in my gameplay. I've practiced a lot. I've been thinking about the game a lot. I've been reading the game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what I can do. Obviously, I'm here to do my best. And hopefully
here to
I can
win.
achieve it. Yeah.
Here to win.
Yeah.
Heard it in the interview. Well, I think me and everybody else watching, especially after this cast, are going to be cheering for you, man. I mean, we'd love to see a foreign champion sometime in GSL, and you know, we don't get too many opportunities like that anymore. But I gotta say, you did a great job casting today. This was so much fun.
Thank you. Yeah, I was vibing. We had a good time, right? I hope the viewers at home enjoyed it as well.
This is a you should do this more often, man. You should find your way. You gotta sneak into those caster desks when you get a chance. Guys, GSL on-site viewing guide below on screen. Every Friday at 5:30 p.m. tickets go on sale. Make sure you buy them online. I think tickets are available at the door at the start of the show, but not later on in the show. I'm not exactly sure, so just play it safe. Get the tickets online, get them early.
Yeah.
It's not usually that hard to get a ticket for the round of 16 or for the round of 8, but as the tournament goes deeper and deeper. We get closer and closer to selling out all the time. So, do your best.
Yep.
Get those tickets, especially when
those
Rainer
tickets.
plays. It's probably going to be a sold-out day, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Make sure you guys get to see it if you can. So yeah, just get them tickets.
Yeah.
Get them replays as well on Patreon.
Yeah, get the replays on Patreon so you can boost the prize pool and Rainer can have a little bit more of a paycheck for it.
Hopefully.
I mean, the community support has actually been so good. I'm not sure how much you've been following it here on Patreon or the Star Balloons.
Little
and
bit.
I think we had a graphic at the very beginning of the show that was touching on this for a moment, but really the community has rallied together so much, not just for the GSL, but for everything, and we're so grateful. Guys, that's going to be it for us today. We'll be back again next week. This guy's going to be playing. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Incoming transmission.